So, in the name of Almighty Allah, today we will discuss about general science MCQs. So, first of all, copper is used in the production of electric wire. Copper is a metal and they are used in electrical equipments but most commonly used in electric wire. Next one is people living in high altitude, like mountains, usually having high number of red blood cell, and fuse wire is made of 63% tin and 37% lead. So basically, fuse wire is an alloy of two metal. One is tin and other one is lead, and the approximate intensity level of the sound which can cause damage to eardrum is 100 decibel. So 100 decibel sound intensity can damage to tympanic membrane, and smallest unit of hereditary is gene. And gene is basically the structural and functional unit of hereditary, and they transfer genetic characteristics from parents to offspring. And the damage to the abducen nerve could result in the defect of the eye movement. Next one is Geiger-Müller counter is used to detect protons, and the severity of the 2005 earthquake in Pakistan on Richter scale was 7.6, and it was a huge catastrophic, and they have caused up to 80,000 deaths in Pakistan, and millions of houses were damaged in 2005 earthquake, and it is one of the devastating earthquake in the history of Pakistan. And the alpha particles are compact clusters of two protons and two neutrons. And one of the scientists formulated basic laws of geometry. So Pythagoras was the first mathematical scientist who formulated basic laws of geometry. And mathematics is called mother of all sciences. And the Earth lithosphere is divided into 15 major plates of various sizes. And UV light, ultraviolet light falls in the category of ionizing radiations. And the chemical name of quartz is silicon dioxide. SiO2 is the formula of quartz, and the atmosphere of moon consists of 60% nitrogen and 40% inert gases, and the biggest species of the cat family is tiger, and the sunlight can reach a depth of 200 meters in the ocean. So sunlight is useful for all living beings, but they as much important for marine life, because marine life can also consume sunlight. So sunlight can reach up to the depth of 200 meters. And the field of specialization of famous Muslim scientist Abu Usman al-Jahiz was zoology, and who proposed that all motions are relative. So Albert Einstein proposed, and the theory of expanding universe was first propounded by Edwin Hubble. And for being able to see three-dimensional picture, we have to use stereoscope, and the absorption of ink by blotting paper involve capillary action phenomena. And scalding with steam is more severe than scalding by boiling water, because steam contains more energy than boiling water. And in order to prevent the corrosion of iron pipes, They are often coated with a layer of zinc, and this process is termed as galvanization. And water is highly effective coolant for a car engine because water has a very high specific heat capacity. And what is steel technology? So steel technology is a coating which reduces the visibility of an aircraft on radar. And steel technology is commonly used nowadays Israel and many other developed countries, and basically they having a camouflage like technique to confuse, to fool enemy. So they usually did coating on weapons and aircrafts. So it's all come in stealth technology. And bats can also fly in dark because they are capable of taking the help of ultrasonic waves. And the greenhouse effect is caused by an excess of carbon dioxide, and carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas, and they cause global warming up to a great extent like many other gases. And TV transmission cannot cover a large area because the shape of the earth is spherical, and the cow milk contain uh, 80% of water, and most of the ozone in the atmosphere is concentrated in the stratosphere. And ozone we measure in Dobson unit, and their function is to prevent harmful UV radiations. And an iceberg is floating in the sea. How much of its mass will remain above the surface of water? So one tenth almost. And which part of the camera is similar or analogous to the retina in the human eye? So it is film. And short sightedness can be corrected by using concave lens. And which of the following glands secrete tears? So lacrimal gland in the eye secrete tears, and their function is lubrication as well as they kill pathogens in the eye. And which of the following helps in the clotting of blood? So it's vitamin K. And a nuclear reactor is our device used to carry out controlled nuclear reaction, whereas GM counter is a device used to detect nuclear radiation. And twinkling of stars is caused by refraction of light. And cobalt is a material which is strongly attracted by a magnet. And German silver is an alloy of copper plus nickel. When copper and nickel combine, they form an alloy of German silver. And parsec is the unit of distance. And quartz crystal in quartz watches work on the principle called piezoelectric effect. And oasis is a term which is associated with desert. So when a circle of water surrounded by all direction by sand, so they form an oasis. So oasis commonly found in deserts. And sedimentary rocks are mostly porous. And which of the following atmospheric layer help in radio communication? So ionosphere is responsible for radio communications. And monsoon is caused by seasonal reversal of winds. So when air is in motion, we call it winds. And fuel used in fast breeder reactor is uranium plutonium oxide. So on the right side of the image, it's a whole sketch of a breeder reactor, while on the left side it is plutonium. and yeast is used in making bread because it produces carbon dioxide, and a moderator used in nuclear reactor in order to slow down the speed of neutrons. So it's all for today. Follow and subscribe this channel. Thank you so much.